The Ole Miss Women's Council for Philanthropy was begun as a means to tap into the power of female philanthropists by funding academic scholarships as well as providing life-shaping, mentoring, and leadership development for those chosen scholars.
It was an opportunity to bring women together to make a difference. And I think the mentorship and the leadership piece that you see, that almost could only come from a group of women putting that together, because those are the kinds of things that we do. We mentor, we care for each other, we touch and we feel, and we do those kinds of things that I think would not nearly have come about as quickly through other organizations. And I think that mentorship, leadership piece is spread over to other pieces.
Well, the Ole Miss Women's Council provides valuable resources to the university. Some of those are financial, but the more important resource that they provide is mentorship for our students. I love the concept that drives this part of Ole Miss. These women commit themselves to providing financial resources for scholarships, but go beyond that and offer themselves in relationships to our students. And as I say frequently, it is relationships that really make Ole Miss such a unique place.
Being an Ole Miss Women's Council Scholar is just so many different things to me. It's an honor personally because I feel like it's a group that is just full of different kinds of people from all different kinds of walks of life, whether they're from Mississippi or around the nation. And it's just incredible to me just to be able to see all of us here for the same purpose with this group that gives us so much. Like, this group honestly has offered us so many opportunities that a lot of Ole Miss students wouldn't normally get.
The mentorship part is real key, and I think, what if I'd had the mentorship part or the leadership part? Because, I grew up in a small town. I had no exposure to business. I was an accounting undergrad. So there were so many things I did not know that I could not get out of a book. I think those things would have been easily known had I had a mentor.
We've realized the importance of not only just a peer mentor, but that it's important to have a life mentor, to have a career mentor. So it's been a developing situation over these last 13 years.
I have a second opinion about everything. I could ask them, should I take this many hours? Should I drop a class? And it's really been helpful.
It's just so encouraging and calming, I guess, to know that someone that's been there, someone that has done really well in their field is going to be there to guide you and say, this is what I did, this is how it worked, this is how it didn't. Here are some people you can get to know. I mean, the connections, that's another thing that Women's Council has introduced me to so many different people that, they've introduced me to new ideas and activities and things that I just never thought about before. But through all these connections I've made, it's just been one of the most incredible experiences.
It's not just focusing on the academic side of college or like the extracurricular side of college. They want you to grow as a person, and they want you to mature and look back on your life and see what you can do for others.
We have this awesome example in all of the donors of how much they've accomplished, how hard they've worked, and yet they give back at every point of the way.
Each year we have more students apply for scholarships. This past year we had over 3,000 apply for an Ole Miss Women's Council scholarship.
They have set us up for so much success just because it's not just a scholarship program that gets us in, but it's also a scholarship program that sees us through.
The Ole Miss Women's Council Scholarship, more than anything else, gave me a base of people who cared about how I was doing in school. And it helped to ease that transition from a high school student into a young collegian. I really valued that experience. I felt like I had ladies that I could really be honest with, talk to about my honest struggles, not have to sugarcoat anything about what I was experiencing. And the reciprocal of that is that I felt like they really cared about how I was feeling and the things that I was experiencing.
To see a student move out into the greater world and become a leader, and to see that student try to build a more caring and ethical society is pretty amazing.